What's up, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Gangsta Blac called I Am Da Gangsta. In case y'all don't know who Gangsta Blac is, he's a legendary rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, and he was with Prophet Posse at one point with 3 6 Mafia them, but he left the group and decided to do his own solo thing. And this is his second album. The first one was called Can It Be, as you can kind of see it in the background. So I Am Da Gangsta is his second one. And this is the real deal, like I show y'all. No bootleg up in here. I don't tolerate the bootlegs. So I know people was arguing about which album was better out of I Am Da Gangsta and Can It Be. Some people say Can It Be, some say I Am Da Gangsta. And I'm gonna give my honest opinion on what album I think is better. All right. The producers of this album, I believe it was only Blackout. If anybody else, I'll add them in the description box. And the features were, matter of fact, wait a minute. Yep, the features is right here. The features were Dwight. Then I know Playa Fly was on there. Dope 201, William Brown and Dexter, who were the singers. Terror, Cool B, and I believe that was all it. All right. Matter of fact, I can review it like this. I can see the track listings on here. This came out in 1998. All right. So 98 must have been on and popping. And I tell people 98 was like one of my favorite years that I live on this earth. Just being honest. So anyway, let's go with the songs now. The first track is just an intro. This is a blazing intro though, because they got a bumping ass beat, but no one's rapping on there, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a beat. In the beginning, this is easily, let me repeat that, easily one of the best tracks off of this album, man. That beat is bumping. And Gangsta Blac, man, he comes through with some dope verses, man. See, this is what I miss about the rap game, man. You know, they spitting 16 bar verses, man, and just ripping, you know what I'm saying? And then it's a long skit. Well, I wouldn't even say skit, a long talk at the end, man. This track almost about 10 minutes. But this is a blazing track, though. The next one is called Extra Extra. This features Dwight. Dwight does the hook, should I say. Gangsta Blac come through with some dope verses on here. He even mentioned DJ Paul on one of the verses. This is another tight ass track from Gangsta Blac, man. He coming through, man. Y'all gotta hear this track, man. Then the next one is STHMEM. This features Playa Fly and Cool B, I believe. And this is another straight up crunk ass track, man. Cool B and Playa Fly come through with the dope verses. You know how Playa Fly rips it, you know what I'm saying? And he just straight ripping, man. This is another blazing track from Gangsta Blac, probably one of the best off of the album. Down with the Click. This is another tight ass track from Gangsta Blac, man. He coming through with some dope verses as usual. Nothing changed in that. This is another must peep for y'all who haven't listened to this album. Write Some Bump. This is another tight ass track from Gangsta Blac. This features Dope 201. And they all coming through with some dope verses, man. That hook, I believe, is from Tupac. I don't remember what song it is, but this is a tight track though. I Am Da Gangsta. This is another tight ass track from Gangsta Blac. And this is basically a remake from Gangsta Pat called I Am Da Gangsta. So I guess Gangsta Blac is paying homage to Pat. I am going to review some of Gangsta Pat's album in the near future. So be on the lookout for those, and I will have the CD in hand, may I say. But this is a blazing track as well, man. Nice remake, you know what I'm saying? Gangsta Blac coming through with the dope verses. Next one is called The Hymn. This was one of those songs I didn't like at first. I guess it's more like an R&B feel if you hear it. But Gangsta Blac still does the damn thing with the verses. He don't take nothing away from that. But if you can tolerate the singing, you'll definitely like it. The next one is called Scared of Me. This features Terror. This is a really tight track as well. Gangsta Blac comes through with some dope verses. Terror does the thing. You know how Terror does if y'all know who Terror is. Be on the lookout for me reviewing his one called Terror. Is self-titled. I have that CD as well. But he comes through with the nice verses, man. He does the damn thing. Keep It Real is the next track. This is another nice track from Gangsta Blac, man. He rips up on here. It just had me in the days, man. That hook is very catchy, may I add. The next one is called No Mo. This features Cool B. This is another, I think Player Fly is on here too. This track is on point as well. You know what I'm saying? And did I say that for all the songs? This is another blazing track, man. And Player Fly, Gangsta Blac, they all come through with some dope verses. That beat on this track is just straight up insane, man. This is a nice way to end the album, man, like on some realness. All right. So with that being said, that's all the songs I reviewed for this album. And to rate this, I think this is probably one of the best albums that I ever heard. So to rate this out of a 10, I will give this a 9 to a 9.5 out of a 10. Blackout is the man with the great productions, man. And I know people say Can It Be is better, but I'll explain more about that once I get the album Can It Be. But this is definitely a must for y'all Memphis fans to pick up, man, because this album is bumping from back to back. The only downfall that I can say about this album is that it's too short. You know, he only has 11 songs on here. You know what I'm saying? Because the intro, I don't count that. But all of them are bumping though. It's not really a track that I can skip on here, man. Like, this is probably one of the best albums from down south, period. You know what I'm saying? And plus, 98 was my freaking year. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, pick this thing up when you get a chance, or that's even if you can, because this album is out of print. So with that being said, shout out to Gangsta Blac for coming out with a dope album. Be on the lookout for more Gangsta Blac album reviews in the near future. And shout out to all the producers and the features. All right. Much love to the real folks. And I'll be on here back with another review. All right. Peace out, y'all.